General Hospital spoiler story. Portia's huge update for Lucky and Laura, Lulu's health surprise. Hello everyone. Welcome back to General Hospital, where the drama never stops and the characters we love keep us guessing at every turn. Today's spoilers center around some big news involving Lulu Spencer, a bittersweet farewell to Sam McCall, and the emotional ripple effects felt throughout Port Charles. Let's dive in. As Port Charles reels from the tragic loss of Sam McCall, there's a glimmer of hope on the horizon as Lulu Spencer shows promising signs of recovery after her liver transplant surgery. The surgery, made possible by Sam's selfless organ donation, has set the stage for Lulu's potential return to consciousness, a moment her family has long awaited. The end of Sam McCall's journey. The shocking loss of Sam McCall was a blow to the entire community. Known for her fierce independence, loyalty, and her role as a private investigator, Sam's sudden passing has left her loved ones grappling with grief. Although Sam had survived the surgery, she succumbed to an unexpected heart attack shortly afterward, devastating those who loved her. Her children, family, and friends are all left to mourn the void she has left behind, even as they try to make sense of her tragic end. Sam's final act of giving, though, has not gone unnoticed. Her family and friends take some comfort in knowing her death allowed Lulu Spencer a second chance at life. They believe Sam's spirit lives on, giving Lulu another shot at reuniting with her family. Portia Robinson's surprising update for Laura and Lucky. With Lulu's transplant surgery deemed successful, the question on everyone's mind is whether Lulu will regain consciousness, and if she does, what her mental and physical state will be. Lulu has been in a coma for years, and the journey back to health is likely to be complex. Enter Dr. Portia Robinson, who calls a meeting with Lulu's family to give them the latest update on her recovery. Laura Collins, Lulu's mother, and Lucky Spencer, her brother, arrive at Portia's office with a mixture of hope and fear. Portia's news is both encouraging and mysterious. While Lulu's vital signs have been stable, there have been unexpected neurological changes that hint she could awaken soon. However, Portia cautions them that Lulu's cognitive state could be altered. Lucky, ever the protective brother, can hardly contain his emotions. For years, he's carried the weight of guilt and regret over his sister's condition, constantly wondering if he could have done more to protect her. Laura, on the other hand, has clung to hope, finding strength in her faith and the memories of her daughter. Portia's news brings them both cautious optimism, but with a dose of reality as well. They are told to prepare for any possible outcome. A potential return to consciousness. The thought of Lulu waking up stirs a whirlwind of emotions for Laura and Lucky. They remember the vibrant, courageous woman she once was and long to see her reclaim her life. But they know the road ahead could be daunting. Amnesia, personality changes, or even the possibility that she might not remember them at all looms over their heads. The thought of Lulu not recognizing her own family after all these years is heartbreaking. Portia advises Laura and Lucky that the neurological impact of Lulu's years in a coma could result in memory gaps or changes in her personality. But there is also hope that Lulu will remain the loving mother, sister, and daughter they remember. Meanwhile, as news of Lulu's potential awakening spreads, familiar faces around Port Charles start gathering to lend support. Friends and loved ones rally around Laura and Lucky, each holding on to hope for Lulu's return. Impact on Dante at a Lente reunion. Perhaps one of the most affected by the news of Lulu's potential recovery is her ex-husband, Dante Falconeri. Since Lulu's accident, Dante has found it difficult to move on fully. Her absence left a hole in his life, and he has struggled with a mixture of loyalty to her memory and the guilt of possibly letting go too soon. Rumors of a reunion between Lulu and Dante have already begun circulating, sparking excitement among longtime fans of the Lente pairing. However, should Lulu return, it's unclear how she will react to the changes in Dante's life. Will she remember the deep bond they shared, or will her memory loss with whether he's ready to support Lulu in her recovery? As he's grown close to other women in Port Charles, he wonders how rekindling his relationship with Lulu would impact his current life. He's aware that any reunion with Lulu could spark old passions, but he also fears reopening old wounds. Dante's heart and mind are at war, and only time will reveal if a Lante reunion is truly in the cards. Port Charles reacts to Sam's heroic sacrifice. While Lulu's recovery brings hope, Sam's death continues to reverberate through the lives of those who loved her. Alexis Davis, Sam's mother, has been left shattered. Losing Sam is a loss she feels down to her core, but she finds a sense of solace in knowing her daughter's final act was one of selflessness. Christina Corinthos, Sam's sister, has been grappling with guilt and heartache, vowing to honor Sam's memory by supporting their family in any way she can. Danny and Scout, Sam's children, face a future without their mother. For Alexis, the priority now is to keep her family together and ensure that Sam's children are surrounded by love and support. Meanwhile, Sonny Corinthos and Jason Morgan, two of Sam's closest confidants, vow to honor her memory. Both have been deeply affected by her loss. Jason, who shared a close bond with Sam as the mother of his son, is determined to step up for Danny and Scout in whatever ways he can. Sonny, though typically stoic, has been visibly shaken, offering support to Alexis and Christina in the wake of Sam's passing. Lucky's complex relationship with Port Charles. While Lucky's presence in Port Charles has been sporadic over the years, he feels an overwhelming responsibility to stay now that Lulu's health is in question. The pull to stay close to his family, especially during such an emotionally turbulent time, is undeniable. Lucky is aware that the town he's left behind holds a mix of memories, some beautiful and some painful. Yet, with Lulu's life on the line, he finds himself questioning whether he can step away again. His return also stirs up past relationships and unresolved tensions, particularly with Elizabeth Weber, his ex-wife and mother of their son, Aiden. Elizabeth has always had a deep bond with Lulu, and seeing Lucky navigate this challenging time reignites old feelings. Their shared history and mutual love for Lulu bring them closer, sparking rumors of a rekindled romance between the two. However, Lucky is cautious, wanting to stay focused on Lulu's recovery rather than diving into old flames. Will Lulu's return bring new conflict? As the reality of Lulu's potential awakening sets in, not everyone in Port Charles is at ease. Sam's sacrifice has not only allowed Lulu a second chance, but has also brought unresolved tensions to the surface. Sonny and Jason, who were deeply impacted by Sam's death, see this as a second shot at life for Lulu. But others are left with conflicting emotions. Family members brace themselves for the possible changes in Lulu's personality. If she does regain consciousness, will she still be the same Lulu they knew and loved? Or will years in a coma have transformed her into someone entirely different? The town buzzes with anticipation as her friends and family prepare to meet a version of Lulu who might be different from the one they remember. Meanwhile, Portia and her medical team face challenges in managing Lulu's recovery, as well as the family's expectations. The medical staff works tirelessly to ensure that her recovery is as smooth as possible, with each new day bringing its own set of medical challenges and hopeful moments. Portia's dedication has been invaluable to the Spencer family, and Laura often expresses her gratitude, knowing the doctor is fighting to give her daughter a chance at life again. What's next for Lulu? As Port Charles moves forward, everyone prepares for the potential of Lulu's return to consciousness. However, they all know that if she wakes, It will be a long and arduous journey back to full health. Her family and friends stand ready to support her, but they know she'll need to relearn who she is in a world that's moved on in her absence. The question remains, how will Lulu cope with her new reality? Will she be able to reconnect with the people she once loved, or will her coma leave her detached and distant from her old life? And as Danta, Lucky, and her family rally around her, will she recognize the sacrifices they've made to give her this chance? For now, all of Port Charles waits, hoping and praying for Lulu's recovery, but bracing for the many unknowns her return could bring. Be sure to stay tuned for all the latest twists and turns on General Hospital, where nothing is ever certain, and anything can happen in Port Charles. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more General Hospital spoilers, news, and updates.